Welcome to Topic 7, where we will delve into the fundamental concept of tuples in Python programming. A tuple is an ordered, unchangeable collection. While you can reassign a tuple, individual items cannot be updated or removed, making them immutable. Tuples allow duplicate values, and their individual values are called elements or items. To create a tuple, enclose items in round brackets, separated by commas. Brackets are optional but recommended. Tuples are versatile, holding various data types like integers, floats, lists, and strings. For example, mituple1 shows mixed data types, and mituple2 demonstrates creation without parentheses. When creating a single item tuple, a comma after the item is crucial. Otherwise, Python interprets it as a string. As shown, t equals 1 is a string, while t equals 1 correctly creates a tuple. Examples: not tuple equals apple is a string, but my tuple equals apple, comma, is a single value tuple. Empty tuples are created using tuple or. Tuples can also have multiple elements or mixed types. Tuples can contain integers, strings, and even nested tuples, as seen in my underscore tuple and my underscore tuple 2. Nested tuples, like my underscore tuple 3, demonstrate how tuples can hold other tuples, showcasing their flexibility. The type function verifies a variable's data type. For instance, print type names confirms names as a tuple. Since tuples are unchangeable, direct modification of individual items results in a type error. The example my tuple 0 equals kiwi raises a type error because tuple items cannot be assigned. To modify a tuple, convert it to a list, make changes, then convert it back to a tuple. For instance, fruit tuple becomes fruit list, an item is added, and then fruit list converts back to fruit tuple. Now let's explore unpacking tuples. Unpacking extracts tuple values into individual variables. The number of variables must match the tuple's items. Mismatched variable counts will cause a value error, as seen when unpacking a tuple with too many values. Use the asterisk to assign remaining values as a list to a variable, handling tuples with varying element counts. For example, green, yellow, red equals fruits assigns apple to green, banana, cherry to yellow, and strawberry to red. Next, we'll cover indexing and tuples to access specific elements. Tuple elements are accessed using the index operator, with indices starting at 0 for the first element. Negative indexing accesses elements from the end, with -1 referring to the last element. For instance, tuple 1 retrieves the second element, while tuple -4 accesses the fourth from the end. Accessing a non-existent element, whether for reading or writing, will result in an index error. The example shows an index error when trying to access an index beyond the tuple's bounds. This visual demonstrates indexing from both the front and the rear for the tuple t equals 2, 4, 1, 10, 5. Print t1 yields 4 and print t-2 yields 10, illustrating both positive and negative indexing. Print tuple1 3 outputs 10 and print tuple1-1 outputs 5, solidifying indexing concepts. Now let's move on to slicing, a powerful way to extract a range of elements from a tuple. Slicing uses tuple start, end, step, where start is the beginning, end is exclusive, and step is the increment. This diagram illustrates indices for tup equals B, C, D, E, F, showing both positive and negative indexing for slicing. For example, tup 0:3 extracts elements from index 0 up to index 3, resulting in a B, C. Slicing can also use negative indices, like tup-4-1, which yields C, D, E. You can iterate through tuple items using a for loop, a common way to process each element. The example demonstrates looping through this tuple equals apple, banana, cherry, printing each fruit on a new line. This program calculates the sum and average of numbers in a tuple by iterating through number tuple. It prints the sum as 150 and the average as 30.0, showcasing practical tuple iteration. Python provides several built-in functions useful for tuples. Len returns the number of items, min finds the smallest, and max finds the largest. For number tuple equals 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, len is 5, min is 10, and max is 50. Special operators allow checking for element existence using the in keyword. The syntax item name in tuple name returns true if present, false otherwise. For example, apple in myFruit tuple returns true. Tuples also have a few built-in methods for specific operations. The count method returns the number of times a specified value appears in the tuple. For this tuple equals 1, 3, 7, 8, 7, 5, 4, 6, 8, 5, this tuple.count 8 would return 2. The index method finds the first occurrence of a value and returns its index, raising an exception if not found. For example, this tuple.index 8 would return 3, as 8 is at index 3. If the value is not present, like this tuple.index 9, a value error will be raised. Consider fruits equals apple, banana, cherry, strawberry, raspberry. Unpacking as green, asterisk tropic, red equals fruits. Green would be apple, tropic would be banana, cherry, strawberry, and red would be raspberry. To add 67 to new collection equals 1, 34, 56, 126, convert to a list, append 67, then convert back to a tuple. To get 134, using unpacking, strategically assign variables and use the asterisk operator. Thank you for joining this session on Python tuples. We hope this overview has been informative.